Bro, this is the perfect time to do a Julius Caesar. Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching Gladiator 2. A while back, when this movie came out in theaters, I finally sat down and watched the original Gladiator. And it was an amazing movie. Definitely a classic to be sure, that I should have watched a long time ago. But here we are now, and I'm late because Gladiator 2 came to streaming a couple weeks ago, but at least I'm not as late as I was to the first one. This is a legacy sequel, which means it's the studios being like, we have no clue what to do in terms of new IP, so let's just dredge up an old movie that did well and hand it a sequel, even though that makes no sense. I still have no clue what's going to happen in this movie. Is it actually a sequel to the events of the first one? Is it going to take place a while after? Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal are in it. What are they about? Are any of the characters from the first one going to be in this one? Will I even recognize them if that's the case? I know none of those things. So instead of talking about it, let's just get into the movie. But first, I have to thank my amazing members. My dad, 6645, FSA, 4456, EES, and JP Francom's Replomat. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and the channel. I really do appreciate you. If you want to watch my full unedited reaction to this very long movie or any other movies and TV shows that I watch, you can become a member of the channel for as little as $1 a month. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to see more of my content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you don't want to do any of that, let's just get into the episode already. Okay, it looks like you've just laid a filter over the original movie. Gladiator 2. Gladiator. You really had to use that scene of him with his tongue sticking out? Denzel Washington certainly seems like an odd inclusion in Rome. I definitely think I'm going to make a comparison video. I mean, this intro alone. 16 years after the death of Marcus Aurelius, his dream of Rome has been forgotten. Under the tyranny of the twin emperors, Gaeta and Caracalla, corruption flourishes. What about the kid? Did he not? Their ruthless aggression spreads like a plague throughout the empire. The fall of the great city is imminent. Only the hopes of those who still dare to dream remain. So, basically, they tried to make it a democracy, but then that failed because these two people took over again. And I'm assuming, because sequel bait, we've given up any mild similarity to actual history that existed in the last one. She's dying. I mean, you might both be dying, but I feel like I've seen him on the posters, so. Beacons are lit.
Gun knuckles for 8!
Are you both gladiators? Where are you farming? Numidia, 200 AD. Oh, so you're coming, this isn't the gladiator competition yet. You're getting ready for a battle because the Romans are coming.
You did not make an offering today.
I prefer to sacrifice a Roman.
You didn't make an offering, so your life is doomed, as you are now the main character of this movie.
Where you are, I am too.
Oh, come on. This is the most obvious I'm dying thing I've ever seen.
We've nothing to fear. What death is, we are not. But we are. Death is not. Stay together and listen for my call.
The first one, I agree. Death isn't there if we're not dead. Whatever he said. Second one, not so much. Because, I mean, you could get a lot of people killed around you. It's interesting, right? The first one began in, like... It's just how modern movies work, right? The first one on a small cavalry battle in a small valley. This one, the Romans are approaching in an army of boats from the ocean. Right? Movies these days just gotta level it up. Now they're firing flaming pots. I gotta be honest, why are the ships firing flaming projectiles? Look at the place they're firing into. There's so much stone. It's a waste to fire for flaming projectiles. The flaming projectiles are just for show, because I mean, normal projectiles will work just as well. Problem is they got shields. Oh, Jesus! Raise the tower. What? Oh, climbing towers.
Drawbridge! The drawbridge is stuck!
Oh, come on! Let me stop. Wait, no, I wanted to be stuck. Why take off the helmet? There are still arrows. I kind of thought Pedro Pascal would be the main character of this movie. Mainly because he's just Pedro Pascal, but obviously this Hano guy, who's played by someone I can't recognize, is the main character. God damn it! Oh no, she died. What? I never would have guessed. Maybe she should have had that big round metal plate on her chest armor instead of you. 2 tornadoes? Oh, okay. Yeah, she's being pulled off to death. Oh, sorry, you ain't dying today. Isn't there only supposed to be one of you, though?
I'll wait for you.
What else are you gonna do? Well, I guess you could reincarnate. Cool ass Realm of Hate, Realm of the Dead, though. Kinda wish Percy Jackson looked more like this. Only it had the budget. Alright, you can see the colors fade back in as he's no longer dying. No, stay down, man. Then you can pretend to be dead. I don't know. I can't feel too sad. I mean, it was such an obvious death. She was a character made to die. Or what is it called? People fridging? What's up, Pedro? I didn't notice that he has Medusa on the front of his armor. That smells horrific. I know it does. But why are you laughing? I guess, you know, splinting the thing would be helpful, but the much bigger pressing issue here is the big old gaping wound in his hand. Because then if God gets infected, then it doesn't matter if his bones are straight or not.
Gali, a lonely boy from the desert, guileless. Afraid.
Oh, he's a boy from the desert, huh? So who knows? He might have some secret backstory.
You found Arishat's love. Your soul was replenished.
Wow, amazing. Very nice backstory that maybe you could have shown us instead of him telling us.
Me in the next world.
Oh, we are getting flashbacks after all. He's hiding from them? I mean, he definitely did run away from something.
Have you seen this boy?
You must go alone now, Hano.
Go alone? Go alone where?
Never let them find you.
What the hell is this? Give us some more backstory. Hey, look, we filmed this in the daytime, but we turned it night filter. Ostia, Port of Rome. Welcome back. Colosseum. Looks pretty good, to be fair. I was wondering how well would they replicate the old ways with CGI. Though I still think I'll make a comparison. I don't know. Depends on how much I find. It's been a while since I watched the first Gladiator. So I don't know if I can find good side-by-side shots besides that beginning bit. You're the genuine twin emperors. Cool. So that means Pedro Pascal here is a general in the same vein that Maximus was in the first one.
I only ask for some respite from war, spend time with my wife.
There are victories yet still to come. Persia, India.
I want to go home and see my wife. Nah, go conquer India. India? Are you kidding me? Bro, I don't care how big Rome is right now. India?
Of the Roman people.
Honestly, these twins are just Commodus times 2. Antium, outskirts of Rome. Is this not the same place from the first one? Where Maximus was having a small-scale gladiator fights? Is that supposed to be the case?
Master of Gladiator!
Hi, Denzel. Master of Gladiator. You're the gladiator guy? This one? Okay. I just don't understand. Is it worth the money to bring all these guys all the way here and let them all die in a single fight? It feels like a total waste. What the hell is happening in here? What are those? Rabid baboons? Really? What the hell? I don't know about this. Yeah, he said he'd do that. What was that? You're firing some kind of darts to make them even more angry? Oh! Well, I mean, he did kneel down for it. Why couldn't those just be dogs? Look, I know these things are ferocious, but really? It doesn't help that look at this demon black careless, whatever. You get my point. Really? You're just gonna scream? Okay, yeah, kill it. Oh, there's the music coming back from the first one. What did they say Pedro Pascal's character name was again? Looks like he's on the run.
That brought you back home safe.
Call me crazy. Is that not the lady from the first movie? Lucilla, something.
The arena turns slaves into gladiators and gladiators into free men.
Yeah, sure. How many gladiators turn into free men? Next to none. Checking their teeth like they're livestock. I mean, it looks like they're well fed. Which I guess they should be, because I mean, what fun is a gladiator contest with starving men, guys?
Native language, I speak them all.
You speak them all? You're not gonna answer?
You don't answer because you can't or because you won't?
You won't? What are those? Oh, they're gloves. He's wearing... The Vigo guy is wearing the same spiked gloves. Gauntlets. Let's see how R-rated this really is, because those should really leave a mark. A lot of marks, actually. Oof. He's taking hits, but he keeps getting back up.
Very good.
I don't know about very good, man. I mean, it was interesting, at least. Not too many cuts, which is a good sign.
Bring him to me.
Bring him to me as I walk all the way over to my house, to the office, to have a conversation.
Crowd loves blood, and they love those who love blood as much as they do. And you, my friend, rage pours out of you like milk.
I mean, I'll take your word for it, because he doesn't really, the actor doesn't radiate anger, really.
The entire Roman armies.
Finally speaks. Why not just find out whatever archer actually killed your thingamajig?
Use your rage in my service, then you will have his head.
How can you even promise such a thing?
You deny me.
I've made my choice.
So, Lucy, I assume, you got with another general. So Pedro Pascal is Maximus 2.0.
But my patience with
Cool.
those two is at an end.
But where is your son? The Hano kid is the son, right?
To hear wives and mothers mourning their dead.
That makes sense.
Media.
He is running in the flashback. Her kid is gone now. He would have been next in line for the throne. Blah de blah de blah de blah.
If I fight another campaign, it must be to depose them.
Then do it already.
What is the dream of Rome if our people are not free?
It's nothing. The dream doesn't exist. That's why it's a dream and not reality. Dogs. Again, a lot of these large crowd shots do look good. The CGI is blended well enough. They've got plenty of good crowds. That's a freaking rhino head. I was trying to comprehend what that was for a second. You scream barbarian all you like, but clearly he's white as the rest of them.
What's this we hear about you being interested in standing for election to the Senate, Maximus?
Ooh, political idealism. Ooh, suspicious. Oh, they're shaving off the rhino horn. What? So this is what we're gonna do here? Small scale fight first.
3 rounds, hand to hand.
Okay, still no swords. Never mind. Well, swords are gone, so now it's hand to hand anyway. Come on, Hano. Maybe don't kick him towards the sword, Hano. Ooh. Ah, his back was... Oh, see, stabbing is better than wild swings. Good job. That's 2 done.
From where do you hail?
I hail from here. I am the rightful ruler of Rome. How long?
Speak.
When does this take place compared to the last one?
The gates of hell are open night and day.
Oh, shit.
Smooth is the descent, and easy is the way to come back from hell and view the cheerful skies in this, the task and mighty labor lies.
Yeah, that's what happened in the beginning of the movie. Well, I don't know where this line is from, but
Virgil, Your Majesty.
it's a poem.
Poetry!
Well, he barely got out of there alive. I don't know why Silver here is so peeved by him, just because he wouldn't answer him for 2 seconds.
Why does my past matter if it is my future to die for you in the arena?
Because you are the main character who is secretly the actual ruler of Rome.
The slave dreams not of freedom, but of a slave to call his own.
I guess that's true. Kind of.
You promised me a head.
Honestly, Hanno, how did you think he'd be able to keep his promise?
Father, protect us and guide us.
Dumbledore is gone, my dear. He can't do anything. We're back to doing this again, meeting in secret. Why exactly did your thing fail so badly?
My lady, I wish we were meeting in better times.
Are there better times? Isn't that the same senator from the first movie too? I think so.
5,000 soldiers loyal to me. Arrest the emperors for their crimes against the Senate.
Problem, Pedro Pascal. The main character wants to kill you.
But that was a generation ago. Much has changed. I've not seen...
But what happened after Commodus died?
Take back what is rightfully yours, and the Senate will support you.
Sure, because that's what actually would happen back in the day. They would say, yes, the woman should take power. The gateway to Rome. Oh, very specific.
You never mentioned the stink.
Don't even talk about it. Y'all stink.
I never dreamt it would be so
You
big.
certainly remember a lot from your time as a child.
This
Hano.
city is diseased.
So, just to be sure, Hano is the kid from Gladiator 1. Now this feels like an exact shot from the first one. Am I wrong? We're almost an hour into this movie and I just feel so...
About our
bleh. Don't forget to hydrate, folks. Don't know if there'll be a better moment in this movie to say that. If there is, then you won't be seeing this. Unless you're a member, but really, who is becoming a member to watch Gladiator 2? Commodus? I saw Commodus' name on there, I didn't read anything else. God, I love seeing this. And I just wish we could get to the Heroes of Olympus book that has the Colosseum, because I'm listening to the books, audiobooks with my mom, and we just got to the point at the end of the Mark of Athena where they fight in the Colosseum. Was Lucilla married to Pedro here while she was flirting with Max? Is he your father? Does he even know? Is he his father? No, I'm assuming that his father is Maximus, because movies just like to do that. Don't kill your stepdad.
I've seen bravery in men and women, and even once in this arena.
Just once?
So if you ask anything of the gods...
Can you see your mom? Do you even remember that's your mom? Alright, let's see what they're up against. Wasn't the first time Maximus stepped out into the arena, it was chariots, right? Wait, really? Oh, Rhino. Shit. Okay. Oh. Really? He's doing the whole thing. Gonna be frank, I'm not sure how well holding together will work against a Rhino. Isn't your weapon a tad short if you're fighting from to be fighting from Rhino back? You just toss your hatchet? How useful is that? Pick up a bow. Well, that was useless. Bye-bye. Ah! Oof. Honestly, I feel like it's lame for you to have a Rhino fight an R rating and not have someone gored on the rhino horn and just there. I mean, the fight's already started. Do you really need to do the thingamajig now? Do you not recognize your son? He just has every weapon on that saddle. Really? What was that? Did you get hit? Was that you doing a flip? So I assume the rhino's just down. It hits a wall, it's knocked itself. Nope, never mind. It's just freaking out.
That night was a blur.
Every night is a blur, man. You are a permanent drunkard. Love how he's just in the box and understanding a connection he wouldn't have got to otherwise. All right, a little bit of music. I feel like I've heard much music in the movie. Or at least it's been too subtle for me to pay attention to. I know earlier on with the boats and everything, I was talking about how modern Hollywood was trying to make things bigger and better and cooler. But like, this rhino fight here seems like the exact opposite. The chariots were actually a lot cooler in the first one.
Lucilla, shall we show mercy?
Yes, it's his son.
I'd sooner face your blade than accept Roman mercy.
Get your ass up and kill someone. Why didn't you just do that in the first place? Before having the whole unnecessary mercy nonsense. Wacha! Bye-bye. So the rhino is what? This is the second time animals have just disappeared in the background. There were a horde of rabid monkeys. Okay, the rhino's just, okay, my job is done. I guess I'm not angry anymore. But there's a tension in those scenes that doesn't make sense if they don't know who he is. I don't know who he is.
The road to freedom doesn't run through the arena. Leads to this.
Yes, that is correct. Mildly curious to know what dog breeds were even available in ancient Rome. Got it. Now you know he's your son.
Lucius is safe.
Oh, Lucius is his name. This is the new part. And they just sent Lucius away?
There are men who want to kill you so they can take power.
Really? Instead of keeping him near to, like, take over?
You come with me.
They just be like, okay, bye.
To stay here for the sake of Rome. Remember who you are.
If she said that, Lucius knows who he is.
I spend my days.
I mean, really, Hano, your first win is kind of lame, considering the other guy kind of like gave up. He's like, okay, sure, the fight's over, and then you're like, nah, I want to kill you.
That rage is your gift.
He's not angry though. This dude is always saying that he's got this internal rage. I haven't seen it. Not once have I seen it. I think the mistake of this movie was don't waste time. An hour of the movie letting us wonder who the hell this is. Tell us right in the beginning who this is. Not like we remember who the kid was from the first movie. Tell us who he is. Give us his backstory so we can care about him. In the first movie, we cared about Maximus because we saw what his heights were. We saw how he fell, and we saw what he lost.
More wine! More wine!
He's gonna get so drunk he figures it out.
You see, it was an arranged marriage. Females were not his taste.
Oh, well, there you go. That's why it's not his kid.
And by rumor, the real father was Commodus.
Well, that's lame, since she refused to go with Commodus, so it's Maximus. Off she goes to secretly meet with him and be like, hello, child, do you remember me? Alright, Kano, what you gonna do? Feigning ignorance, got it.
Gladiator, do you know me?
He's gonna say no. Maximus said no the first time you met, and then said yes later.
You have a family.
For he would not be the boy that you sent away. That boy is dead.
Okay, sure. This is the most words you've said in the entire movie so far.
His name was Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Wow.
And I see him by myself and by your father.
Who did not know he was your father.
Your name was on his lips.
Get out! Thank you. That's rage. That's anger. That's the shit the other guy keeps saying you have. We don't see much of it.
You must help him.
How? He wants to kill you. Oh shit, she's a spy.
I failed. He could be dead by then.
But he won't. He's the main character. So, I get it. You said your son, for the sake of movie, you sent your son away because of the conflict in Rome. What happened? How did you lose the conflict and still keep a fanciful position? What is your position? You've been doing this all day?
Pain waiting for you in the next life. I don't know why you are so greedy for it in this one.
I don't know why you're so greedy for it either.
A Rome where all could live under fair law and be protected. A Rome of hope.
Such a thing will never, could never, and has never existed.
Dangerous man.
Survive!
How very cool. Poseidon. We're in Rome. I feel like that would be easy. Okay, man, don't get me wrong, I'm no historian. Pretty sure Rome called him Neptune, though. Wait, the fork? They're on a boat. How did I not notice that? That's why they were rowing. There are sharks in there? You can fill it with water? Why was he spending so much time on the oars if he's... Nope, steering. Don't worry about that. I'm sure he'll steal by himself any second soon. So many CGI animals in this movie. Now, I need to know if this is real or just movie fiction. Could the Colosseum really have been filled with water like this? I'm sure it didn't look as nice as this. Probably like a dirty pool, but still. Y'all not have shields? Or bows? Pull where? Oh, you have no bows. You need to get to them. You swiped all their oars. Pretty well done. I don't know how you got the momentum to do that, but whatever. If they were smart, they'd be able to pull the oars from one side to another and keep moving. They don't even need to move with the bows on their side. Oh, come on. No way you got enough speed to do that. This is absolutely Hollywood again. Unnecessarily CGI, super insanity. Literally the same as the beginning of the movie. Can we do cool ships and cool water shit now? Hell yeah, we can do ships and cool water shit now. And we used it once, might as well do it twice. And see, didn't in the first one they mention how, like, in the Battle of Salamis, the other people won or something? And they're like breaking history? Lucius! Why are you screaming Praetorians anyway? Praetorians! How are they supposed to get to him? He's on a boat.
Did you learn to shoot the same place to learn to recite poetry?
Be glad it wasn't me, or that arrow would have found you.
I mean, yeah, come on. He only hit near the Emperor because he missed. Not like he's got good aim.
Be seated.
I have news for you.
Oh, look, she's a spy. What a surprise. Oh, that's right. You're the senator guy who lost his double or nothing now.
Your debt to me is over 10,000 denarii.
Which he cannot pay.
Nothing happens in Rome without your knowledge.
So he's Roman spy master extraordinaire, and he still lost everything he has in a bet? Wait, you're coming to save him yourself? You're a famous general, and he wants to kill you. Did Lucille not tell you that?
Open for the Emperor's guard.
Yeah, see, maybe the famous general shouldn't have gone on the rescue mission. And ambush. Honestly, spectacular aim to not hit him.
Your name will be forgotten!
Absolutely.
To history.
Bro, I can't remember his name in the very scope of this very movie.
His death must be public.
Or you could just kill him now and save yourself more issues.
Take them away!
Take them away! And yes, I'm very well that my voice cracks sometimes in these videos, but I'm not an emperor. Bro, why are you two in your bathroom, in your bedclothes? Were you only told of this 2 seconds ago?
I have come to think of you not as a subject, as a true friend.
Now that's some bullshit.
Let the gods decide his fate in the Colosseum.
Yeah, let's do that, because that worked so well the last time we threw a general into the Colosseum.
Let the gods decide.
Who is this man? Scratched out.
Maximus.
Oh,
I saw him fight once. It was magnificent.
you saw him fight more than once.
I met him once.
You met him more than once. He is your father,
He was kind, bowed to no one.
and you are nothing compared to him.
Come with me.
You're gonna show him where they put his bones? Yo, I kinda hope they take his body back to his homeland, but, Gladiator 2. Look, it's his equipment, all shiny. Like it's been well maintained. Take his sword, Minimus. Oh, see? He's fancy now. He gets white clothing. Oh, I thought he'd go straight up against Hano. But he's going up against no one's. So he should win. Oh, man. Brutal of him. He was already going in while they were bowing. Right? 4 nobodies down. In half a second flat. Bring out Lucius. Alright, Lucius. Will you kill your stepfather?
And vanquish the betrayer.
Okay, cool line, bro. No one can hear you. Ooh, now he's dual wielding. Could you try talking to him again? No? You just said Lucius twice and...
He has surrendered!
Well, he surrendered. Come on, Lucy. You gonna choose revengeance against the guy who just asks someone else to shoot your wife? Bro, stop being over dramatic, Eyeshadow.
The gods have rendered their judgment.
Uh-huh, sure. Well, that wasn't a very hard choice. Unless you intend to punch him to death. Oh no, he's dead. Wow, that's a pretty good name. Bye-bye, Pedro Podcast.
Is this how Rome treats its heroes?
Finally, you speak. I get why Maximus didn't talk so much. You, not really.
If his life has no value, what are yours worth?
Nothing. They know that. Oh, come on. You are 10 archers. The crowd comes at you, you kill 2? Do you see how you're T-posing and they're saying the other guy's name? You 2 deaf? Those are boos. Do you think in a Legacy sequel they give Lucilla more to do rather than less? But, what do I know, I guess? They spent so much money on making this look good. There ain't much money left on anything else. Good story. Because I will tell you, that is the #1 thing this movie has going for it. It looks really good. How did you manage to keep the arrow? In all that slavery nonsense, you kept the arrow that stabbed into her? What's up?
The gods.
I really thought for a second there, in one of the small trailers I saw on YouTube, that Denzel Washington was somehow the Emperor, which would have been even more confusing, but like I feel like he would have killed the role better. Then let's double the amount of Commoduses and make them half as intelligent. Rome is on fire. Good job, boys. There's just so many animals in this movie. This monkey, shark, rhino, those big monkeys.
Spread to his brain.
Disease? I thought he was just drunk.
What's the matter?
He's gonna turn him against his brother.
My conscience compels me.
What? My conscience compels me to turn you against your brother so you die.
Your brother.
It is interesting. I was just saying 2 seconds ago that it would have been better if Denzel was like the emperor, but then you have this. And where he's manipulating the brothers, and it's like, okay, so this guy, he is the villain. They couldn't justify him being the emperor, but he's schemer, pouring honey into the words of everyone who he speaks to.
It's your decision.
Speaking honeyed words into the ears But whatever, I can't. What's his end goal? Does he want the throne? Oh shit, you're just gonna murder your brother.
Always not.
Ah! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh shit! Oh shit, you keep going. You're gonna chop his head off? Come on. That would have been slightly better if he had just killed his brother by himself. Just to guide the blade feels a bit cheating. Lady, you were led away in chains. How are you here speaking to him? I know in the movie you had a second talk with Maximus, but this is some nonsense.
Never could have imagined the fates would lead us here.
Oh yeah, because this is some whack-ass plot.
This ring belonged to my father.
Use it to break someone's skull in. There's only one emperor left.
Troops he was to lead against the emperors.
And you ruined that. Your mere existence ruined that.
Is it true they intend to kill you?
Apparently not. I don't know how they let her come here.
And bestow upon him the power
To administer the ministry. Damn, this dude just shot past everyone. None of the Senate is gonna question the fact that the other emperor is dead.
Citizen Dondos!
The monkey? Bro, he really is insane. It would have been funny if he says, second consul, another monkey.
I happen to have the remaining emperors here.
Yeah, I think they figured that out already.
I can speak.
At least he's being frank. It's like, I am in charge now. Deal with it. That is gruesome as shit. Bro, this is the perfect time to do a Julius Caesar. Murder the shit out of him, murder the shit out of the other kid, and figure it out.
Rome must fall.
Oh shit. That's what you're
I
after?
need only give it a push.
Then.
So he doesn't want control. He literally wants anarchy. He wants to destroy it all.
His dream of Rome was never a dream. It was a fiction.
You do realize dreams are fiction, right?
I'm asking you to risk yourself, my friend, in the service of something greater.
And he has no reason to do it. Say your name.
I am Lucius Verus Aurelius, the Prince of Rome. Tell him I'm summoning the army to the defense of a new republic.
And it shouldn't work because they have no loyalty to you. If you even are who you say you are.
Ravi, I need your keys.
Thank God there are no other guards here who could be like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that. So in the first movie, the threat of Maximus bringing his army was always hanging over it. But then in the end of the day, he had that symbolic death and it never mattered. It looks like in this movie, they're like, actually, we will bring the army. You guys are terrible guards. Bro ran in on a horse and none of you do nothing. Oh, you, that guy from the beginning. Okay, you told him to come. Got a plan? Man, you need to stab someone with that arrow. If you do not stab someone with that arrow, I will be mighty disappointed.
If she dies and the streets rise up in anger...
The streets are already in anger, right? Yeah, I figured doors were open. Also, I was confused by the wooden sword thing. I thought, hey, you're gonna go get yourself killed because all we're giving you is a wooden weapon. But I remember in the last one, the slave master had a sword that was like, this signifies that you are not a slave.
Wood or steel, a point is still a point!
That too, you could stab people just as easily with a sharp stick as a sharp metal sword. Ah, I told you we'd take those weapons. In 15 years, that gear would not work. And that sword would not be so sharp. But let's skip past that. That slave who has the monkey tied to his neck is wild. Got a speech?
I'm not a general.
Oh, really?
And fight for a freedom far beyond these walls.
See, when you do a speechifying like this, I understand why you cast him.
When honor meant something. Where death is, we are not. Where we are, death is not.
Except you are killing people, so that second line doesn't make sense. Didn't they have more interesting sword weapons in the first one too? Everyone's got the same ass straight blade. Hey look, CGI tigers. And there was also a mastiffs in the cage. What is it with this and animals? Where are the wait, what's the plan? Because, what about the rest of them? They're gonna show up later? I really feel like this is a mirror of a shot in the first one. And really, an escort mission is the final battle. They got bows or just swords? And there they are. Bro, he's clueless. This is a no.
6,000, perhaps more.
Are you serious? Oh, we outnumber them. You have 6,000. That isn't an overwhelming advantage. Oh, well, there he goes. Bye-bye. At least he's dead and he can't be dragged into a, you know, when they bring this thing back from the dead for a third movie. Brutal. But I guess it's a mercy killing? I mean, this dude is not thinking straight. So... Oh, please don't tell me. You can't shoot? Oh, come the bull. Come the absolute shite. Was she spared from the third movie too? Wait, no, this is some bull. You kill her. This kid has no claim to the throne. There is no one who can really name him Lucius. He has the ring, but that doesn't mean shit. See, it's only 6,000 or 5,000, so the way you framed this is so overwhelming. But like, you just have more ranks. Oh, you're riding straight into the other army. You were told they were there. Where did you think you were gonna go? None of you Praetorians are gonna do anything about him? No? Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Will nothing kill this barbarian?
There is something so ironic about that statement in the setting we're in. The Roman kid is the barbarian. Come on, give me a proper fight. This better be as good as Commodus versus Maximus. Nope. Come on, Denzel. What the hell? You broke your sword. Wait, no, he's using Maximus' sword. Thank you, that makes sense. That is some terrible stormtrooper aim. Something tells me a leather breastplate would not stick to it, but sure. Strength and honor. Yes, very honorable. Smack his face with a rock. Bash his brains in. Aha! Bye-bye, hand. You don't need that. Oh, I was really hoping you'd go for the head. Headshot. Cut his head off. Cut his head off. No? Just bye-bye? Okay, bye. Come on, do a jump scare. Rah! Just dead. No? Man, a horror movie thing would have at least been amusing. I am Lucius something Aurelius, and I have no evidence for such a thing, but I am in charge now.
You look to me to speak.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
I know not what that Maximus spent his life defending.
No, he spent his life conquering and expanding. But sure.
What say you?
It feels like a sure, why not? Bro, I think this movie would be a million times more amusing if Hanno was actually Hanno. He took advantage of the situation. Lucius is actually dead or gone somewhere. And they're like, everyone thinks I'm Lucius, might as well.
Speak to me, Father.
It'd be hilarious if he came out of the clouds, Mufasa style. Son. Are we really just reusing the ending of the first movie? Well, that was Gladiator 2, and that was not a good movie. I didn't have too high hopes for it once I watched the first one. I mean, there's literally no good way to sequel off the first one. But I hoped that whatever the movie would lack in story, it would make up for in entertainment value. If you've watched me before, you know that entertainment is very important for me. I will forgive a movie for a lot if it's entertaining. if I feel like, man, that was fun, I could watch bits of that again. That, I will overlook a lot of problems if it's entertaining. This was not. It looked amazing. That is one thing that is absolutely true. The worst thing in this movie was that weird-ass hairless black monkey thing. That was the worst looking thing in this movie. Everything else looked really cool. But the fighting, it was good, but it wasn't up to par with the action of the original, which is saying something, really, compared to what we can do, right? It wasn't as good as the original. And of course, when that's the case, if the story's bad, that only makes it worse. You're telling me that after the first one, there was a power struggle. Yeah, I expected that. But she sent the kid away during the power struggle because for fear he would get killed. Okay. But then these two twin idiots are the emperors after that power struggle? How? In what of the seven heavens did they come out of this? No, it's a waste of time for me to be overthinking this movie. I hope this movie would be better, but it wasn't good. It is at most a pale imitation of the original one. And I wish they could have tried harder to make it better instead of apparently spending all their time in making it look good. But what did you think? Did any of the fights in this movie come up to the level of the original? How do you think they're going to force a third movie? Whatever, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Over here is whatever YouTube decides to show you. Over here is a place to my videos. And on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya!